What is happening, Magnusites? So we have a teaser of sorts for Superman and Krypto. Well, I'll do this video. You'll see it. You'll see it up on the screen right now. And okay, so for those of you that know me, have watched the channel, you know how I feel about the Superman suit. You know how I felt about that first promo of sorts, one of the first ones that he put up, and putting his boots on. It was horrible. People mean the hell out of that. And then there was the pictures. It just, the suit just the pictures of the suits. It's just, the suit's terrible. This suit is terrible. And it seems as though the fans are split. Like, I don't know if it's 50-50 or 60-40 or 70-30. I don't know what it is, but the fans are split. This suit's one of the most horrible suits I've ever seen in my life. Now, I know how much time and effort and money goes into designs of characters, because design is extremely important. If you don't believe that, talk to Christopher Nolan. He designed the Batmobile first, the Tumbler. He designed first and then built his movie around that. That's how important design is. Okay, so I've heard that there was going to be a teaser of sorts released about Superman this week. I don't know if this is it, but this would be one of the teasers then. Okay, so now, me looking at this, I actually really like this picture. Okay, I can see that it's the suit that I do not like whatsoever. However, just sitting there with the cape draped, and I'm sitting there and I'm looking at the earth with Krypto, I love this picture. Mainly because I've owned a dog before. I lost him, sadly, from cancer. And that was my little boy. That was my son. And that's why me and Scarlo don't have a dog right now, because I don't want to have to go through that again. And I told her, I said, I know, look, I'm like levels emotionally stronger than her in certain ways. And I'm telling you, I told her, I said, listen, if you get a dog, they will eventually pass away. And I don't know how you're going to be able to take it. Okay. And she wants a Maltese. And that kind of reminds me of this, sitting here looking at this dog. He's kind of white or whatever. But that speaks to the man's best friend. That's my little boy. That's my friend right there. I like that. I do not have a problem with this picture whatsoever. I like how everything is, the earth is moving, and, and they're watching from afar, and he's probably having a little conversation with him. You know what I mean? Scratching his ears, rubbing his back at some point. I really like this. Does this mean that the movie's going to be great? Hell no. Okay. I am still extremely skeptical, concerned, but we shall see. It could just be a horrible design for the suits, but it could still end up being a good movie, I guess. Now, James Gunn has written here, Krypto arrives on screen in Superman this summer. Krypto was inspired by our dog, Ozu, who we adopted shortly after I started writing Superman. Ozu, who came from a hoarding situation in a backyard with 60 other dogs, wow, and never knew human beings, was problematic to say the least. He immediately came in and destroyed our home, our shoes, our furniture, even ate my laptop. It took a long time before he would even let us touch him. It's funny, with all that money, you think they would have just got a dog that had been easier to train. But that's interesting that he took the hard way and decided to save a dog and, train him up and show him love. And that's interesting. Very good guy, James Gunn. I remember thinking, gosh, how difficult would life be if Ozu had superpowers? Yeah, he's been tore your house up. It'd be leveled. And thus, Krypto came into the script and changed the shape of the story as Ozu was changing my life. What better time to debut the not so good boy, Krypto than hashtag Adopt a Shelter Dog Month. By the way, Ozu today is fairly often a very good boy. Hashtag Superman. And I thought about that. I was like, if you can't take care of your dog, if whatever, and you have to give him up, take him to a no-kill shelter. But if you do adopt, go to a kill shelter because they don't have any hope. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so great picture. And here's to a even greater movie. 2 million subscribers.